Hi, I'm Kim. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. For those that follow me on Instagram, you know me as Kim Style Me. I thought I would do this video just to answer some questions that people have been messaging me. I've had other expecting mothers message me on Instagram and asking certain questions, and I've also had people in the comment section asking me questions. So I thought I would just answer them all in one go, and yeah, so let's get started. So obviously you guys know at the moment it's a really bad situation at the moment with coronavirus. I currently live in France, in the south of France, and the current death toll is like 27,000, so it's pretty sad and pretty scary. We are kind of all living in fear because it's like you don't know who can get this virus, and it's different to Australia where we're originally from. There's not that many cases there, so you know, it's a different story here, and it's a crazy time to live in, and it's a crazy time to be pregnant. I thought I would answer these questions because so many people are intrigued, I think, with how I'm coping and how I'm managing myself during this unknown time. All right, let's get started on the questions. How many weeks pregnant are you? Are you having a boy or girl? Is the baby healthy? And is he a big baby? Okay, that's like 4 questions. I am almost 36 weeks pregnant, so baby can come at any time now. And I'm having a baby boy, a mini Namani. Aww. And the baby is healthy, and he's not a big baby. Thank goodness for me, because I'm planning on having a natural birth. He's actually within the normal French size. Here in France, I think it's between 3 and 3.5 kilograms, whereas back in Australia, it's like 4+. So yeah, his length, head, everything is average size, and he's healthy and everything's fine. Thank goodness for that. How has your pregnancy been? Has it been easy or hard? My pregnancy has been quite good. So the first 6 to 8 months, I was very normal. I hardly put on any weight. I was still doing like blog or Instagram photos until then. And then once I hit the 3rd trimester, so the 7th, 8th month, then I've kind of, you know, started to change a little bit, started to put on a little bit more weight, but not too bad. But then now I'm on the home run. It's like my body has been taken over. I am swollen. I'm really swollen today. It's probably the worst time to do this video. I'm like double my size right now. I don't know if you can see it in my hands and my face. But yeah, my feet are like balloons. You do not want to look at my feet. And I'm going to the toilet a lot. I'm waking up like 3-4 times a night. I'm just uncomfortable. Like I have to sit with my legs wide open, you know. Nems is just like, gosh, you're sitting like a man. I was like, well, I got no choice. The baby's head's down there. Like, you know, I'm gonna squash his head. So yeah, it's not a comfortable time, but I'm sure time will fly, and I'm just ready for this baby to come out. Next question, will you give birth in France? Yes, I'll be giving birth here. Unfortunately, because of the coronavirus situation, we're not able to move, we're not able to go anywhere, so we still have our visas here. And yeah, and I've got all my health insurance here, I've had all my checkups here, so we'll give birth and then we'll move. Okay, next question. You said on your post you are scared. Are you scared of going to the hospital during this time, or are you scared of giving birth? Well, if you were to ask me this a month ago, I would be saying I was scared to go to the hospital because of the fact there was coronavirus patients at the hospital where I'm giving birth, but unfortunately those people didn't make it and they passed away. And so since then, our hospital there hasn't accepted any more patients, and they will go to the main hospital in town. So now, in saying that, knowing that there's no coronavirus patients at the hospital I'm giving birth, I feel a little bit more at ease, because you know there's no chance of us getting coronavirus. So yeah, it's a very difficult and sad situation, but you know, at the same time I also am worried for the safety of my child. So you know, knowing that there's no patients there is put my mind at ease. Next question, is there anything else you're worried about? Yeah, there's a lot to be worried about right now because there's so much going on in our life. So we have to try get, as soon as baby is born, we have to try get citizenship, because Nems and I are Australian citizens. We have to try get the baby Australian citizenship, and we also have to get him a passport in order for all of us to move overseas. And obviously, you know, nothing's open at the moment. The visa offices in overseas are all closed, and here they're working, I don't even think they're open, but they're working online, I think. And that's been a really slow process to get some answers. So crossing our fingers, hoping things will come through soon, and you know, that we're able to get the baby's papers and passport easily. How long have you been in lockdown for? Can you leave the house yet? And are you coping with the lockdown? I've been in lockdown longer than everyone else. I kind of went into lockdown 2 weeks before the actual official lockdown was put through. So I've been on lockdown maybe 10, 11 weeks now, whereas everyone's been on 8 to 9-ish weeks of lockdown. And for me, because I'm pregnant, just like the elderly people, we're very vulnerable, we're very high risk. So we can't leave the house for another 12 weeks, and I wouldn't want to anyway if I have a newborn. Coping wise with the lockdown, I'm totally fine. I'm used to being at home. You know, I saw my business just over a year ago, and I got used to being at home and being a homebody after I sold the business. So I'm not too bad, I'm okay. I'm a homebody now. So next question, when are you supposed to give birth, and are you ready to give birth? I am so ready to give birth now. I just want this baby to come out now, to be honest. Not on camera, but yeah, I'm just so uncomfortable now. I'm supposed to give birth on the 19th of June, but I have a feeling he's gonna come sooner than that. He's quite low and he's in position, he's ready to pop out. Has there been any downfalls with being pregnant during this time and restrictions? Yes, there has. Oh, kicking. Unfortunately, because of the situation with the coronavirus, my husband isn't able to come to any of my appointments with me and any of the scans, so I've had to video record them for him, and unfortunately he's not been able to be at the scans, and which is sad because it's our first child, but you know, what can we do? And also, about a month ago, the doctor had told me that Nems wasn't able to stay after I gave birth, only for 2 hours. So he was able to stay for the labor and 2 hours after I gave birth, but after that he would have had to leave and not been able to see us until several days later. And here in France, you usually stay in hospital for about 5 days, 4 or 5 days. So, you know, I was like kind of freaking out because I was like, he's not gonna, like, he's just gonna be there for the day, and then I'm gonna be by myself for another 4 or 5 days, you know. And you know, I want him to be there and, you know, share the moments with the baby and things like that. So that was a downfall, but luckily when the restriction kind of eased off last Monday, yeah, the past Monday, the doctor said he's able to stay for the full time. I'm in hospital now, so, but he just can't leave. Once he leaves, he can't come back, so we're fine with that. So I'm quite happy now that knowing that he can be there. It's unfortunate, like he's missed out on some things, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, what precautions have you had to take when leaving the house to go to your appointments? So I've had to just wear a mask, wear gloves, like I can't touch the buttons at the lift or anything like that at the hospital, sanitize, and yeah, so just the things that you have to do to be careful. Have you got everything for the baby, or has it been difficult to get things because of the lockdown? I pretty much have everything. Unfortunately, because we are moving, I haven't been able to put everything out. So behind the camera is actually a load of boxes of baby things, and I've got, the only thing that we did put together was this cot from Comfort Baby, and even that we've got to probably take down soon after baby's born. And I've got like a portable travel cot next to it because we're probably gonna have to move soon after baby's born. So yeah, and with the shipping wise, some things have been delayed, but I managed to get majority of everything for the baby from Amazon, which was fantastic. When ordering from other like boutiques or things like that, it would take a little bit longer, but it was fine. I eventually got it. So I planned way in advance, just so that, you know, nothing gets delayed too long and nothing comes after baby's born. Okay, have you prepared the baby's room or will you wait to move? Yeah, no, I have to. This is pretty much what I have already set up. Just the chair, the cot and the travel cot and just a rug. But we're gonna have to move. I have like some cool stuff that I wanted to put up, like this, like cute little paintings of little fur animals and things like that. But unfortunately, it's gotta wait, and I'm gonna have to put them up in the new place that we move into. When, why, and where are you moving to? Okay, so we are moving to the UK. Nem's signed with a team there. He plays rugby, for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram or him. He plays rugby and he signed with a team there called the Leicester Tigers. So we're making the move there, and we're really excited. We really can't wait to get there. How will you be moving, by plane or by car? Okay, so we're going to drive all the way to the UK if it allows us. So it'll be a 16-hour drive. We're going to hire a van, take our dogs, the newborn, and literally do the drive, because obviously it's safer with this whole virus thing going on. It's not really, and the baby can't really fly straight away if we have to. Preparing the dogs is too late because everything has been closed. So if we go all together, we get there all at the same time. So that's what we're gonna do. Are you all packed and ready? Pretty much. So we're pretty much packed. You know, we still have bits and pieces to still pack, obviously, because we're still living in the house. But everything's majorities in boxes, and you know, people picked up some furniture today that we sold. So we're just selling off whatever we have left in furniture. So yeah, so we pretty much got it down pat now, because we've kind of planned everything in advance before I give birth. Okay, next question. Are you keeping the house or are you selling it? We obviously sold it, and we sold it 2 days before the actual lockdown happened. So we were quite happy, because you know, it's a bit stressful moving to another country and still having a house in a different country. We're sad to leave because we absolutely love this house, but unfortunately it is what it is and we have to say goodbye to it. Are you taking your dogs? Yes, we are taking our dogs. Everybody asks us this question, like we're going to leave our dogs. These dogs of ours are like our babies. Like, we literally would never give them away. We would never leave them behind. They are coming everywhere with us, and no, they are not for sale. So we get this question all the time, and people want to buy them. I mean, I know they're so adorable, but no, they're coming. We love them too much. Okay, so all right, so last question. Did you enjoy France and will you miss it? Of course, 100%. We love the south of France. We love France. Like, it's such a beautiful place to live, and we've got such great memories here. We've done so much traveling, and the weather's beautiful here, the food, the people, everything. Like, we just absolutely love it, and we've made such great friends, and yeah, we're gonna really miss it. Oh gosh, I'm getting emotional. But yeah, we will miss it, and we will take just awesome memories from here, and I'm sure we're going to be back visiting, because you know, during this time we're not able to say goodbye to everyone. So you know, when it's safe, we'll come back and say our goodbyes to everyone. So yeah, but yeah, we will definitely miss it. Okay, so that's all the questions. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I answered all the questions correctly, maybe. Sorry if I babbled, but yeah, this is a really uncertain time, and I just hope everything goes well for the baby's birth. Hopefully I'll have some, you know, good news soon, and some pictures, and I'll try to keep you guys updated. So when we do our travel trek across the country to the UK, I'll try to film as much as I can to document what's going on and how the road trip will be. So we'll see what happens, and I'll try to keep you guys updated. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys on my channel again soon. Bye for now.